Hi, Mrunal. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, sir.
Great.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah. So, Mrunal, can you tell me what is HashMap?
HashMap is one of the collection framework
Mm-hmm.
based, and HashMap is the child class of the map interface,
Mm-hmm.
and in which HashMap we can store the values as the key value pair, whereas keys should be unique and values can be duplicated.
Mm-hmm.
Insertion order is not preserved in HashMap, and objects are stored on the basis of their keys. Null insertion is not allowed in HashMap.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. Now, let's say you have this kind of a scenario wherein you have duplicate elements in a list. Okay. Now,
Hmm.
you want to remove the duplicate elements from the list while maintaining the original order. Then which collection will you use in this case?
Here I can use the linked hash map. Linked hash map I can use where
The
insertion order will be preserved. Is it right, sir?
linked hash map you are telling or linked hash set you are telling? Is it linked hash map or
Link,
linked hash set? Which one will you use?
linked hash map.
Are you sure?
Sorry, to remove. Sir, can you please show me the question
Yeah, yeah.
again?
I'll show you the question. Wait. Now, is the screen visible to you?
No.
Not yet? Okay. Let me again reshare. Now, is the screen visible?
Yes.
So you need to
Here,
remove
yeah,
the
yeah.
duplicate
Here
element from
I
it.
okay. Here I can use the linked hash set.
Hash set.
Because because in set duplicate elements are not allowed, and but in hash set insertion order is also not preserved. Duplicate elements are not allowed. But if we want to maintain the order, then we can use the linked hash set where order will be maintained.
Correct, correct. So you can use linked hash set in this case. See, right? Wherein you have to remove the duplicate elements from the list and the original order is also maintained.
Order is maintained. Yes.
Correct, correct. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, what is list?
List is the child interface of the collection. Like
Mhm.
if we want to represent a group of individual objects as a single
Mhm.
entity where insertion order is preserved, duplicate elements are allowed, then we should go for a list interface. List has three child classes like which it implements like array list, linked list, vector, and stack. These are
Mhm.
the child class. These are the classes which implements the list interface.
Okay. What is the difference between linked hash set and linked hash map?
Okay, linked hash set is the child class. It is the child class of the set,
Mhm.
whereas where the underlying data structure for the linked hash set is a doubly linked list plus uh, hash table. And in linked hash set, uh, duplicate elements are not allowed, but
Mhm.
order is maintained in linked hash set. Where in linked hash map, we can store the values as a key value pair,
Mhm.
where insertion order is not preserved. Sorry, where duplicates keys are not allowed, but insertion order will be maintained because of linked, because of it internally implements doubly linked list plus uh, hash table. Is
So
it?
in
Uh,
case of linked hash map, can you have single or multiple null values?
uh,
In case of linked hash map, I'm asking.
Sorry,
Mhm.
I'm
No
not
problem.
able to recall.
No worries, no worries. See, these are the differences between the two. Linked hash set does not allow duplicates. Linked hash map, it allows unique keys, but values can be duplicated. I think you covered this particular
Yeah.
difference. then maintains insertion order of the elements, maintains insertion order of the keys, right? This is
Keys.
important.
Keys.
Set,
Yeah.
so it is collection of the unique elements. Map, it is key value pairs.
Value pair.
And this will allow one null element, this will allow one null key and multiple null values. Now, accessing elements, so cannot access by index or key.
Index or
Here,
values.
access values using keys can be done.
Keys.
So that's the difference between the two things here.
LinkedHashSet.
Okay, now what is the difference between HashSet and HashMap?
HashSet is the child class of set, whereas sorry, what the second one is?
HashSet and HashMap.
HashMap. And HashMap is the child class of the map interface.
Mhm.
In HashSet, we can store the individual objects where in case of HashMap, we can store the object as a key value pair.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, in a HashSet, duplicate elements are not allowed, and insertion order is also not preserved.
Correct.
Whereas in HashMap, uh, duplicate keys are allowed. Sorry, duplicate keys are not allowed, but values can be duplicated.
Okay. What else?
Uh, mm,
What about the insertion
just
method?
give me one moment to think.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time.
Yeah, there is we can add the elements in the hash set by using add method. But we can add the elements, but there is a put method to add the elements in the hash map. If if we add the duplicate element in the hash set, then it will compile fine, but it will returns false.
Okay.
And yeah, and in hash map, if we add the duplicate keys, then the old value will be replaced by the new value.
In HashMap, you're telling, or in HashSet?
Hash map.
HashMap. Okay. Fine. See, let me tell you the differences. See, you have to remember the differences with respect to these parameters. Like
Parameters. Okay.
simple. It implements set interface, this implement map interface. Duplicates in HashSet are not allowed. In HashMap, duplicate values are allowed, but no duplicate key is allowed. Dummy values you have in HashSet, in HashMap you don't have them, right? So here you have HashMap object, and here you have hashing technique. This slower, HashSet is slower than HashMap. It has a single null value. Here you can keep single null key and any number of null values, right? HashMap key value pair, I think you covered that. And here the data is stored in the form of objects. Add function is used for insertion, put function is used for insertion. Right? So these are the differences that you have to do. These are the main differences. You can cover these particular things in your answer. Okay, what do you know about dictionary class in Java?
Dictionary actually, it is the legacy classes. So it is the child interface of Q, I
Child
think.
interface of Q.
It is the legacy classes.
Correct. It's an abstract class actually.
Yeah, it is the abstract class.
Right. Okay, can you write one simple program on dictionary class? You have joined from laptop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, Eclipse, can I open the Eclipse?
Eclipse
I
or
did.
Notepad++, whichever, Java compiler, whichever thing you are comfortable with.
Sir, what code I have to write for the dictionary?
Uh, let's do one thing. You write the program to count the frequency of elements in a list, right?
Okay.
Yeah, frequency of elements in a list.
Let's suppose in my list contains like
Any,
5, 6,
yeah,
any
any
element.
list, any elements you can take.
Okay, then one particular element is repeated how many times?
How many times? Correct, correct. Let's say you have a list which is containing this. So I have sent you in the chat box. This is your list. Okay. Now, how many times these elements are coming in your list? That frequency you need to count.
Just a minute.
You are clear with the question, right?
Yeah. So can I use? I have to only use the dictionary, or else I
No,
can
no,
use any.
any collection concept
Ah,
you can use. And
okay.
it is up to you which one you are using.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Why are you using that? That you can explain.
Okay. Yeah, I should.
Hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm. Yes, tell me.
so just give me a one moment to think.
No problem, no problem. Take your time. Yeah, done?
Yes. Can I explain the program?
Yeah, yes, please. Can you please explain this program?
Yeah, yes. So here is the we have a array of a strings which
Mm-hmm.
contain different strings like apple, banana. These are the different strings which contains duplicate elements also. So I created the hash map. So so here I can so that I can store the objects as a key value pair.
Mm-hmm.
And here in hash map, I consider string as a key and value as an integer, so that one particular string which occur how many times, so that I count using integer. So first, what I will do, I will retrieve the each element one by one from this string array of words, and I will put that into this map, and I will check whether this
Mm-hmm.
particular word, whether this particular key is already present in the map or not. If it
Okay.
is present, then I will uh, then I will increase the value of this particular key to 1, or else I will put the default value as the 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, so first will it comes apple. Then whether apple whether this map contains the apple. So no. So
Mm-hmm.
this will assign the value as the 1. Then second banana. Then this from this words the second word we get is banana. Then banana, is it contain the map? Then no. Then it assigns the value 1. Then third time the apple. So here apple is already present. So it will increase the value. So 1 will be replaced by 2. So here we get the 2. Like vice versa, we will get these values.
Correct. Correct. Okay. Fine. Now, can you write a program to convert the list to a map? So you have one list, you can you can use this list as well. It's totally fine, right? Now you have to convert that list to a map.
Sir, but
Hmm. Let's do one thing. You keep this unique elements in the list for now.
sorry,
You
can you
keep,
please come?
yeah, you keep unique elements in the list for now.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sir, but in map we can store the values as the as a key and value.
Hmm.
So then how can we convert the list into map?
Okay, let's say, uh, let me show you one program so that you get an idea. So are you aware about streams?
Oh, no,
Streams in Java? Okay,
it's not as that much exposure to the
no
stream.
problem, no problem. So stream is a method which is used to process each element of the list. And then you have collectors dot to function. So what we will be doing is, see, I'll be using dot stream. So let me show you that program. Okay, now is the screen visible to you?
Yes.
Yeah. So list to map. So how you will convert this? So these are your elements, right, in the list. Okay. Now we have used dot stream method here. So we will be converting this list to a map using streams. Okay, what is dot stream method used for? It is used to process each element of the list. So all the elements of the list will be processed one by one. And then you have collectors dot to map, which is again a function, which is converting the stream to a map. Okay, so first you are converting from you are processing each element of the list, then you are converting from stream to a map. Okay, and then you can store it in the form of key value pair. Each element of the list will be your key, and value would be the length of that. For example, Alice output would be 5, Alice 5, Bob 3, Charlie 7, and David 5, like that. Right? So
Okay.
with respect to that, you can have key value pair in HashMap. Right? Okay, now okay, what is ArrayList?
ArrayList, sorry. ArrayList is the child class of list interface where insertion order is preserved. We can store the duplicate elements as well. Null insertion is also possible. And the objects are stored in a continuous memory location. So we can fetch, like ArrayList is the best suitable if our frequent operation is the retrieval because it internally implements the random access interface. Random access interface is the interface like which is present in java.util package, and it is the marker interface like where the required ability is get by the JVM.
Which are the constructors in ArrayList that can be used?
Like a default constructor like ArrayList AL is equal to new ArrayList. It is the default constructor. Then next should be the, we can also have a initial capacity where we can have the capacity. It is default capacity is the 16, and uh, if we add the elements more than the default capacity, then it will create a new array list with the with some there is one formula for that, and we can also declare the capacity uh, in advance.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, basically, these are your constructors. So one is ArrayList, right? This is the empty constructor which is used to build an empty ArrayList by default one. Integer capacity which you covered with the initial capacity which has been defined.
Specified.
Yeah, ArrayList with collection C. So this constructor is used to build the ArrayList initialized with the elements from the collection C. Right? So these are your constructors in the ArrayList. Right? Okay, Mronal, I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir. Okay.